Today is June 11th, 2018, and this is your daily Half-Life 3 update. There is no news about Half-Life 3. And that has been your daily Half-Life 3 update for June 11th, 2018. Today is June 11th, 2018, and this is your daily Elder Scrolls 6 update. Now, so E3 obviously was yesterday, so Bethesda had their press conference, showed stuff about Fallout 76. They introduced their new game that they've been talking about and working on for a while, Starfield, space RPG, whatever. And then towards the end, they announced that they are making Elder Scrolls 6, so that this is going to happen. We still don't know much about it, but you know, they said they still got to do Starfield first, and we don't even know when that's going to come out. Maybe this year, maybe I'm thinking most likely next year we would see Starfield. It would really depend on how much work they put into Fallout 76, in my opinion. If they did a lot for Fallout 76, then that would potentially push Starfield back, and also how close to releasing Starfield and Fallout 76 do they want to release those together, so it all depends. But really, I would say earliest we would be seeing Elder Scrolls 6 would probably be 2020 at the earliest. That's if Starfield is released this year, which again it might not. I feel like there would be most likely there'd be a year in between the release of Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6, just because I also feel like Fallout 76 is a smaller title for them. It's not a big main game like Skyrim was and Fallout 4 was, and now Starfield. And so it's interesting what this game is going to be like too. I mean, the best thing to look at would be to look at Fallout 4 and see what advancements Elder Scrolls 6 can make from Fallout 4. I'm sure there will probably be some form of settlement or home building that they will expand on that more. I think they really started that with the Skyrim DLC, so they'll get into that more probably too. And it's interesting about, I was thinking about location of where this could take place. You know, you look at that map, and there's still a couple places we haven't visited in main games, but they seem kind of smaller than the places we have visited. You know, smaller than Skyrim and Morrowind. And I feel like they would want to make... Bethesda wants to keep making the map bigger and bigger, so it leads to a possibility of multiple of these locations, even revisiting a location we might have seen before. And it should be interesting. I think it's definitely something that's going to be worth checking out when it does come out. And that has been your daily Elder Scrolls 6 update for June 11th, 2018. Today is June 11th, 2018, and this is your daily Saints Row 5 update. There is still no news about Saints Row 5. And that has been your daily Saints Row 5 update for June 11th, 2018. Today is June 11th, 2018, and this is your daily Halo 6 update. So yesterday at E3, during the Microsoft panel, which I didn't actually watch, they confirmed Halo 6, or as it's called right now, Halo Infinite, which I feel like they're still going to have Halo 6 in the title, because I think Halo 5 started like that. It was first just Halo Guardians, and then I'm like, oh no, it's Halo 5 Guardians. So it'll probably be Halo 6 Infinite, which also with that title, the first thing I think of is the Infinity. I don't know if that'll play a factor into it again, like it did in Halo 4. And I don't remember if it was in Halo 5. It probably was. It's kind of like a big deal in the Halo universe. And so we still don't know much about this at all. We don't know a release date, much about the story, except the story is going to focus heavily on Master Chief. I guess they learned their lesson from Halo 5, and it will continue and maybe conclude the Reclaimer saga. You know, the whole everything going on with Cortana. Now she's bad and wants to do stuff with the rings. Who knows? It's apparently there was like a Morse code message in the trailer that is leading us to think that it's taking place, or at least part of it is taking place on Installation 07, one of the last remaining Halo rings, which is exciting because it's always fun to play on another Halo. I didn't really. I kind of missed playing on a Halo with what they did with Halo 4, that like Hollow World or whatever they had, sphere thing. I don't remember what it's called. It's kind of been a while since I played Halo 4, but I miss, just like the standard Halo ring. So it's going to be nice if that is a key part of it, and that would mean we meet another Monitor, which those are always fun characters to see. I wonder how much of a role the Covenant are going to play. I think the Covenant are they're okay now, I'm pretty sure. We said that after Halo 3, and they're like, oh no, Halo 4, they're bad again, and then Halo 5, oh, some of them are bad, some of them are good. Who knows what's going to be happening with the Covenant, honestly? The Covenant might not even be too prevalent in this game, story-wise. And they also said that they are bringing back split screen, which I guess they learned from their mistakes of Halo 5 again. There's really not much more that we know about this. We still don't know anything about release dates, which honestly, with video games and the way they work, this could come out at the end of the year or 3 years from now. We don't really know. All they really did was it was really more cinematic, kind of using this to display their new engine they got there. And I mean, it looked pretty cool, I suppose. The animals seemed a little off. Maybe it was just my internet, I don't know. The animals seemed a little off to me. A part of me really does hope that they maybe bring back the Flood. I kind of feel like it's going to happen eventually. Every game it's more and more likely to happen. I remember playing Halo 5, and there was a moment where I swore that they were about to bring the Flood back, and it was a huge range of emotion for me, thinking that the Flood were about to come, from dread to happiness. It was weird, very memorable, even though the Flood never came, but still. I'll be covering this more, obviously, as we get more information. But that is about it. So And that was your daily Halo 6 update for June 11th, 2018. Today is June 11th, 2018, and this is your daily Detour 2 update. There is still no news about Detour 2. And that has been your daily Detour 2 update for June 11th, 2018. Today is June 11th, 2018, and this is your daily Half-Life 7 update. They gave us a little bit more information about Half-Life 7 during E3. We already got a good deal previously, so there wasn't really much more new. You know, there was some interesting gameplay stuff. It's more of the same that we've gotten from the last couple games, and I'm just not into it. You know, it's not really catching me like some of the early games did. You know, like Half-Life 1 and 2 in the episodes. I just kind of wish maybe they had stopped at episode 2. I mean, episode 3 was, it wasn't that bad. But maybe if they had stopped then and just hadn't made Half-Life 3, then the franchise would still be okay. It would still be memorable. We would still have mainly good memories. I know some people like it, but it's just evolved into something it wasn't supposed to. I guess sometimes you have to be careful what you wish for.